Welcome back to the secret underground lair. So this morning, just cutting in a notch here on the door, or the face of the door, to accommodate the opening of that door. So we have maintained the gap, but had to carve a little bit out here. Just as you can see, as this door opens, the round portion of the door was touching into the frame, into the face. So by cutting a little bit of a way, we managed to make that door clear the face. A curiosity associated with a curve on a door, but there we are. So next phase of this project is putting on the handles. So we're going to start by putting on the upper right handle. I'm going to sit in there. And the trick in getting these handles put in the right spot is making sure they are lined up vertically. I have a perfect alignment here on the face of the cabinet because they just line up with the edge perfectly here. But getting them all on is the challenge. And that is today's adventure. So to get the handle aligned, I'm just using some playing cards that are now wedged in between the lower and the upper doors, so that when I set this handle here, I know that I am flush with the bottom of the door. Now I can clamp that into position. I am using these soft jaw chucks, or soft jaw clamps, to avoid marring the surface of the handle. That gets me close. Just double check everything here, and I can go up just a smidge here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, what I'm going to be doing is accommodating a 1.5 inch screw that'll come through the back of the cabinet door and into this portion of the handle. So I'm going to drill a pilot hole first through everything. That'll get me into the plywood, the handle rather. So get in the handle. And then I'm going to drill a larger hole in the door itself, because again, I don't want any biting on the door itself. I want all the biting that the screw can get in the handle itself. And by putting a Sharpie mark on the drill, it becomes very clear where I want to stop. And there's the first handle on the cabinet. I just wanted to point out the little 4 pieces of tape that I've got there. I just put that on to help me maintain the orientation of the grain of the wood. So that it was cut from one contiguous piece of wood, of plywood. So you can see how the grain patterns just flow from one side to the other and from top to bottom. So those little pieces of tape were just there to help me keep that orientation. Anyway, let's move on to the handle on the other upper cabinet. So my handles here are not perfectly even. And it is the result of this door actually being a little bit higher than this door. So I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment. That brings the handles and doors in line. So I'm happy with that. I will be lowering the bottom door a smidge. All right, I'm happy with our upper door and lower door cabinets, door handles rather. They're lining up right. Doors are lining up well. So we'll work on the handles for the lower doors. And there are the handles attached to the doors. So those handles were made out of one contiguous piece of wood, split down the middle and cut across, as you may have remembered from the previous videos. So our next step is going to be probably quicksand with 120, and then we're going to varathane. And I'm going to put in some shelves now just to see how they fit. I only have brackets for 2, possibly 3 shelves. Our customer has purchased the brackets that they like, so I'll put in a couple that I've got lying around. They probably don't match anything, but we'll put them in and just see how the shelves line up. And there is the storage cabinet with the shelves installed. So we got 4 shelves on the top plus the anchor shelf, and then 1 shelf there in the bottom cabinet. Now those shelves are fully adjustable, except for the anchor shelf, of course. And I just put them in there with some temporary little plastic brackets that really aren't actually intended to be shelf brackets, but I just wanted to see how it would look. And I'm pleased with that result. And with our doors closed, again, there's our cabinet. So I'm going to, again, call that a video for today. There'll be some more light sanding to occur. And then we're into varathane. So it's going to be a lot of, well, I keep saying varathane, polyurethane is what it's going to be. So we'll finish up that cabinet. We're in the short strokes now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.